would be lying if I said I wasn't excited to use Omni-Man in Mortal Kombat 1. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Dynasty, and this Thursday, Omni-Man is dropping if you have the Combat Pack DLC via Early Access. I'm excited. He's probably going to break the entire balance of the game's roster. Tier list, I'm thinking it'll be way up top, but Omni-Man's dropping this Thursday, so tomorrow we have the Combat Cast, and only yesterday, in celebration of this being like Omni-Man Invincible Week, Xbox Wire published this article written by Nick Nicastro, who is the design manager over at NetherRealm Studios, where it seems like they do like a full overview of how they actually made Omni-Man in Mortal Kombat 1 a mirror image to what he is in the Invincible TV series. Now, again, I kind of just skimmed over this article. I've not read it in full, but I did see they also provide some new screenshots of Omni-Man in-game, which we've not seen before, at least I haven't, so pretty excited to read this to you guys. If you want to see this yourself and you don't want to see me narrate this, I don't blame you. My voice can be kind of cringy at times. So if you want to read this yourself, I'll have the article actually linked in the description down below. So that's the plan for this video. New screenshots, details on how they made Omni-Man happen, and yeah, so if you're excited for that, or just excited for Omni-Man this Thursday, take a second, drop a like on this video. It literally takes 1 second. It helps me out a lot. I want to say thank you for always choosing me to be your Mortal Kombat 1 insider here on the YouTubes. Without you guys, I'm nothing. There's no machine behind me. You know I'm blacklisted, so I love you. Thank you for always coming back and sharing your love for the franchise with your boy, Dynasty, here on the channel. And without further ado, let us read how Mortal Kombat Uno built Invincible's Omni-Man by using the show itself. And on an aside, I've seen on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call the new social media website, Elon bots, actual like montages, side-by-side comparisons of everything we've seen so far, and not only the first look trailer, but the extended gameplay trailer for Omni-Man in comparison to what we see in the actual TV series. And guys, they killed it. Like, Omni-Man in Mortal Kombat 1 literally looks like Omni-Man in the TV show. So, you know, I'm stoked. That's why I'm so excited for this. I'm really excited for Thursday. This game, despite how you feel, you know, if you hate it, you love it, I get it. But for me, I'm looking past it because I'm going to be using Omni-Man all Thursday and hopefully kicking some ass. So without further ado, let us read this article. Kicking things off, Nick says, I've been working as a designer at NetherRealm Studios for over 10 years. And during that time, the team has had the opportunity to design truly special guest characters. I just set that and now people are clicking off the video because they hate guest characters. I don't mind them, but you know. We view this as a privilege, but also as a serious mission to make these characters stand out in our games. We were already huge fans of Omni-Man in the Invincible series, often referencing things he'd done in our office. Designers often communicate through references to explain ideas or concepts when coming up with fatalities, brutalities, and sometimes even your standard attacks. Fist through the back, Omni-Man style, as an example, communicates an idea perfectly. I'm just, you know, picturing Ed Boon walking around like, think, how do we get more money for WB? $12 fatality. I'm kidding. But am I really? Not really. For the most part, every special move we've created for Omni-Man in Mortal Kombat 1 relates to something we've seen from the show, even down to subtle nuances. During the design process, we compiled tons of references for motions, poses, effects, sounds to be used as a basis to form a gameplay design. From there, we went into the motion capture studio, where tremendous care was taken to capture performances that in some cases exactly match the references we had. Now again, here's another look at Omni-Man facing off against Li Mei, doing his charge move right here. This looks so sick. Something that people might not notice right away is even his cape moves similarly to how it does in the show. The chest bump special move is an example of an animation where we were looking to have the cape sway in a specific way based on a scene from the show. And again, new screenshot, Omni-Man facing off against Kung Lao. One of the things I appreciate and respect the most are all the creative ways Omni-Man exacts his revenge, something I think we have in common with the Skybound folks, in the sense that we're constantly thinking about and coming up with creative fatalities. When coming up with one of the fatalities for Omni-Man, the choice was just too obvious, and I think it turned out to be one of the best we've ever done. I'm assuming he's talking about the train fatality, which I think is honestly one of the best fatalities we've ever seen in Mortal Kombat history. While I don't want to give away for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, it is directly based on an iconic scene from the show. Fun fact, the fatality set is also inspired by the elements of an iconic Mortal Kombat 3 stage. So yeah, 110% talking about the train fatality, which again, the references, Tobias, Boon on the wall, on the side. It just... They killed it! It's amazing! Pun intended. From the perspective of character abilities, we were inspired by Omni-Man's speed, power, personality, and brutality. These were the keys to the overall design language of the character. Oftentimes, the actual ideas are the easy part of the design process, while the implementation part, including capturing the look, feel, and power through a compelling gameplay style, is the challenge. I would think that would be more challenging than a concept, but yeah. Garrus versus Omni-Man at the Tarkatan War Camp. He looks so damn cool. With Mortal Kombat 1, our design and workflow processes have taken a quantum leap forward from the past, mainly stemming from an engine change, thereby allowing us to do things with effects and animations that were previously not possible. We leverage these abilities all over to translate the overwhelming feeling of speed and power Omni-Man has from the show to the game. Gameplay-wise, Omni-Man is a rushdown character that revolves around speed and power. One of his go-to special moves that I think embodies him the best is his Viltrumite stance. From the ground or air, Omni-Man goes into a confident pose where the player can execute 4 unique attacks, each serving a specific purpose. This both serves a mind game for the player and a way for Omni-Man to surprise the opponent and secure significant damage, as most of these attacks will allow him to follow up with some more moves. Again, we've seen you can dodge strings, dodge projectiles, full screen charge, teleport behind them. The stance gives you essentially everything. If you missed my videos previously as well, we essentially got most of Omni-Man's combo strings already leaked. Go watch those videos, cards on the screen right now. Again, this is a screenshot I believe we've seen already before in like the press release, but the other ones we've not seen before, and they look pretty damn cool. To finish off this article, it says, passively, while in his Viltrumite stance, Omni-Man avoids projectiles, almost dismissing them in a nonchalant way, making him strong in matchups where opponents rely on projectiles. Reiko, be damned! Be damned, we found your kryptonite via Omni-Man. A crossover you never thought you'd hear on the channel. Moreover, the enhanced version of the Viltrumite stance allows Omni-Man to quickly dodge high and mid attacks up close. There you go, some confirmation. Lastly, the player can teleport out of the Viltrumite stance and end up behind the opponent, effectively acting like a cancel. As a design group, we're so pleased with how he turned out and grateful to have had the opportunity to work with the Skybound team on an awesome addition to Mortal Kombat 1. So what a really solid article. It says Omni-Man will be available in Mortal Kombat 1 on November 9th as part of early access, and again, worldwide to everybody on November 16th if you want to buy separately. So I think Omni-Man might be the best guest character we get in MK1. Peacemaker is going to be cool, you know, putting on different helmets. Homelander will be cool, I guess. Lasers and shit. But I am just so excited to see Omni-Man. I really am. I've been a fan of Invincible for a minute now, and it's something that I think we all saw coming, and it just makes sense. Again, some people are really upset that this is a character that's going to be a guest in Mortal Kombat. They're like, save it for Injustice. I'm like, dude, if he was in Injustice, we wouldn't get what we got now. The fatality? Come on. That is one of the best fatalities of all time. He looks amazing. Who doesn't want to have a superhero in a Mortal Kombat game? I'm sorry, but it's the closest we'll get ever to MK vs. DC 2, which, you know, was not a good game. So at least like this, it's kind of like, oh, if we ever did that again, this is kind of what it would feel like, you know? Like, I fuck with it. I like it. But there you go. Really cool article from Xbox Wire confirming a lot of things we've discussed lately via the data mines from Interloco, found the source code, the move list, things of that sort. Cool to have confirmation of a few of his moveset details. And again, new screenshots. Does he not look sick? This looks sick. This is the coolest thing ever. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited for this. Like, this game is giving me headaches, honestly, all month long. But he looks amazing. This screenshot, it just, bro, I'm so stoked for this. Here's another one right here. Look how good he looks. Look at the facial expression. He's so smug at everything he does. He's definitely the villain, like Johnny says. And again, here's a new one of him facing off against Garrus. Garrus not standing a chance. Man, I'm so stoked to use this dude this week. So excited. Finally, the last, which I believe we've already shared previously via the press release, Tremor, Omni-Man. He looks so cool. He's like, what is that smell? Do you smell what I'm cooking? Breaking tier list. But guys, that is all I got for y'all today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, I'll have the article linked down below. What do you think of Omni-Man Mortal Kombat 1 based on the leaks, based on the trailers, based on what you've seen so far? I want to hear it. Are you excited for Omni-Man? Are you pissed about guest characters in Mortal Kombat still? Are you part of that club that thinks that we shouldn't have guest characters in Mortal Kombat? It seems like that club will never go away. I understand what you're saying. I understand. No guest characters, more room for legit Mortal Kombat characters. But guys, when it comes to like appealing to the casual audience and just like the cool factor, like, I'm sorry, but this is cool. I can deal with just him. I don't need the other heroes. I just need Omni-Man. Everyone else, give me horror icons or something, but it is what it is. I love you guys. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. I'd appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Tomorrow, Combat Cast. Everything Omni-Man. Peace.
Yeah. Stepping on it, crack, but I'm not.